Hello, and welcome to Lumpia and Latkes. I'm Jay, a Filipino American.
And I'm Mitch, an American Jew. We are friends
and former co-workers
who riff all day at work and decided to create this podcast for extended conversations on anything that intrigues us.
We won't always get it right, but we'll do what we can. Thanks for joining us. This episode, Dream Homes. Topic of the week is Dream Homes. So, yeah, straight up, dream homes, man. Like, everybody always talks about it, like when you win the lottery.
Right.
I mean, one of the first things, other than, like, probably pay your bills, get yourself all settled with your debts.
We're going to talk after that. After all that's taken care of, you've got everything squared away.
Yeah.
You can live in the lap of luxury.
Yep. It's one of the first things that people want to do.
Yep. It's buy a new home.
Yep, buy a new home.
Right. So we're going to start off with you, sir.
Uh-huh.
What is your dream home? Where would it be, first off? Where's it going to be?
Where? Well, I love, you know this about me. I love K-pop.
Yes.
Have to, even though South Korea is dangerously close to the dictatorship of North Korea.
North Korea?
I would still live in South Korea.
Would you really?
Yeah. I would live I would live close to the American bases over there. I can't remember what province.
Citizen. I'm a citizen. Oh Lord, have mercy.
There's an American base over there where everybody speaks perfect English. So it's like I wouldn't have because I know a little bit of Korean, but not enough to really do anything with it. So I know like barely enough to like get by.
You'll have plenty of time to learn.
Sure, if I live there, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm assuming if we have all the money for a dream home, we'll also have a bunch of money. So
right.
At that point, I would just have a translator, or just use the app. You can get, they got fantastic apps that let you do this stuff now. They got the earbuds that also let you instantly translate.
That's right.
Those things are great. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it'd definitely be. It'd have to be there. I mean, because I love South Korea, either there or like possibly Japan. I actually have two friends who live in Japan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
like it. They love it.
They love it over there. They're having a great old time.
I don't know if I'd be glutton for punishment, but I've always wanted to live in the mountains.
Okay.
And my first intuition is just move in a few hours. In western part of Virginia, beautiful mountains, West Virginia, North Carolina, somewhere around there where it's just mountainous and just the next neighbor is like a mile away. You know what I mean?
So you would still be on the East Coast then?
Probably not necessarily. I mean, Montana would be amazing, but I think that's just honestly, I think that's just way too cold for me.
Right.
I really do. But I mean, so beautiful in the wintertime, just all that snow.
Okay. I'm about to say, so you definitely do want snow, because we have a coworker, Dave, who he talks about Michigan, like that's where he originally was from,
right?
And one of the reasons he left was because of all the snow.
Yeah, all the snow. Too much daggone snow. I know. It's just crazy.
I mean, more so than the snow, the ice.
Right. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, part of me is like, I would love to have a white Christmas type thing, but once Christmas is over, I don't need the daggone snow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, 6 one, half dozen the other, I guess. But to me, I guess it would be more in states. It's either there or I'd be right on the coast somewhere. I would be in like the Caribbean or something like that.
Okay.
It's either one or the other. It's like it's almost one extreme versus the other, if you will. And the only reason I would say that is because there's just so many different aspects of living in both locations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I mean, like, because, everybody loves water sports. I mean, that's always fun.
Right.
I can't swim. I'll tell you that straight up. I can't do it.
Oh, you can't?
No, cannot swim. Never learned.
Oh,
Also, a little thing about me, I can't ride a bike either.
What?
Yeah, I never learned how to ride a bike. My dad tried to teach me, and it just didn't work out. So.
Oh, we still have time. I can hold you up.
No. I'm good with just my recumbent bike and just like you're pretending, just doing the exercise stuff and just getting the leg workout. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
So
I'll tell you.
Who would you want as your neighbors? Would you want any neighbors? You talking about being in the mountains, but like certainly, if you had your choice.
If I was in the mountains, I would have my complex. and I would
Okay.
have several hundred acres.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I mean, I would have an active stream somewhere, so that way with that stream, I could easily go ahead and create a
A
God, what is it?
spring a spring
No, no,
water
no.
processing plant.
No, well, not a spring water plant. Yeah, 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 no,
Yeah,
no,
you can provide all the water for Flint, Michigan that still doesn't have
no,
clean water.
no, 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 no. No, it's a hydro energy.
Hydro.
Make my own energy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, water. Yeah,
God, I can't
water
think what it's
powered
called.
stuff. Yeah,
Water
whatever it is.
powered,
Yeah,
yes.
water
If you,
powered.
I
Yeah,
can't think of what it's called,
I
man.
don't know. I don't
It's
know.
not hydroponics. It's not. Yeah, it's
Hydroelectric something.
hydroelectric. Yeah, I can build
Yeah.
my own dam and make a hydroelectric system or
Yes,
whatever, so I
that
can
would
be
be
on my
nice.
own grid and
Yeah, be
everything,
off grid. Yeah,
and
sure.
just use what's that Musk's satellite crap that he's got. The
Starlink.
Starlink, yeah, just hook up
Yeah.
with Starlink, and I would have
Hmm.
like my own freaking compound, man. And my neighbors, honestly, my neighbors would be my extended family. That
Okay.
would I shit you not. I mean, because
Okay.
I would have several hundred acres. So
Yeah.
those 100 acres I would then kind of divvy out to family members and be like, here you go. Here's your
Mm-hmm.
plot of land. Whatever you want to build, go ahead and build that sucker, baby. Do just build it
Hmm.
to whatever specs you want to build it. And you've got electricity already hooked up. If you want solar power, we can make solar power happen. We can have running water going, everything, all the
Hmm.
amenities that you need, and we would totally be off grid. Um, I'm not saying doomsday prepping style, Jay.
Mm.
Okay, don't I'm not. Don't get me wrong. Uh, I would rather be prepared for a zombie apocalypse in
Right.
case it does happen than not.
Okay. Yeah. You
Um,
don't want to have to rely on a Walmart or a Home Depot to get your stuff. Yeah.
correct.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I would with the combination of family and some friends, Jay,
Mm.
I would create an own self-sustaining society.
Okay.
I would. I know it
Okay.
sounds kind of weird, but that's what I would do, man. That's really what I would do. Something that several of my family members and I have discussed for many, many years, and we've
Mm.
always talked about doing stuff like that. Now, to the extent that we're doing it, yeah, some of them are preppers, are total preppers. Me, I'm not really a prepper. I want to just be off grid, enjoy what I want to enjoy and how I want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's. But that's really not talking about the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The type of house. We're actually more on the dream house setup. So,
Hmm.
um, as far as like my actual dream house would be, it would be a
Hmm.
ranch. It would be a ranch style home, probably about 5,000 square feet, 6,000
Mm.
square feet. I'd have a beautiful theater system,
Hmm.
like home theater system in there that sat like 20 people inside of that bad boy
Right.
with a big 120-inch TV or something crazy like that.
Hmm.
Um, I'd like to say a wraparound porch, but that's gonna be really difficult to do. So I'd probably have like a wraparound like three sides of the house almost, maybe two, because there's gonna be obviously one side for the garage. But
Hmm.
I always wanted to have a larger outdoor covered area that's a part of the home. And underneath that covered area, like in the backyard area, underneath that covered area is your own outdoor kitchen and outdoor
Mm.
entertainment area, like a bar with that's
Okay.
connected with the kitchen and everything, and all going out to out to like a beautiful oasis pool and tough
Mm.
stuff like that, and a hot tub and a slide and all that little fun stuff back there. But plenty of room. And one of my biggest things that I still would do is I would have this huge, huge detached garage,
Okay.
big enough to fit a 40-foot RV in,
Mm.
and probably another 10 to 12 cars.
Okay.
And there would be a section in there that you could take it over just to wash the cars. So the cars will be all washed indoors. There'll
Well.
be a freaking area in there where it'll have a car lift. So you can lift up the car if you want to work on it yourself. You can work on it yourself,
Okay.
change the oil, do
So,
whatever mechanical work that you
okay. So
want.
like a bit of a workshop all in there as well then. Okay.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But I
Okay.
mean, like a huge area where you could just take the car in and just go park it out in the park it off somewhere
Hmm.
inside this garage, and still have plenty of room to do whatever you wanted to in there. You know what I mean? Have your own
Yeah.
little like man cave section and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. But it's going to be almost completely open. That's just my mindset of it all. But
Mm.
that's the other garage there. But I mean, probably. 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms tops with 5,000 square feet. So yeah, it's going to be freaking huge.
Mm.
As far as that's concerned, but my wife and I totally agreed. We don't want a 2-story house. We don't want a 3-story house.
Mm.
If we've got a basement, okay, maybe we'll deal with the basement. If there's a frog, okay, fine, we'll deal with the frog kind of thing. But we just want a ranch home because we don't want to have to worry about all the steps going up and down steps and things
Yeah,
like that.
because as
Because
you get older, those steps aren't too easy to do.
exactly, because it can turn into a detriment at some point.
Yep.
So yeah, but yeah, we want that. That's my kind of setup there. But see,
Okay.
then on top of that, if I was to be at the beach, oh man, I want a beach house. I want a beach house set up. I want to be right on the water. I mean, like we're
Mm.
talking like Caribbean blue water beaches, and my bedroom opens right up to the beach where I can just take like, I don't know, 25, 30 steps and I'm in the water.
Mm.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's one of my other dream things too, man. That would be so freaking cool
Yeah.
in my mind. I mean, I love the beach. I truly do. We went to the beach back in Memorial Day weekend, and we were fortunate enough where it was probably, I don't know, Jay, I'd probably say it's about 75 yards to the beach from where we stayed. But
Okay.
literally, I mean, you walk out the back door and you walk about 75 yards and you are in the water. It
Yeah.
was cool. It was so freaking cool, man. We got to watch the fireworks right off the balcony at night for a couple of nights. Um, it was oh so relaxing, so serene. It was a nice setup. It really was.
That's it.
The only downside about that place is just
Mm.
so many people on top of you. The
Right.
where we stayed, there was just like it was like homes on top of homes on top of homes,
Yeah.
and the walkway to the beach, there was probably another 10 more within 50 feet was on either side of you. So it was a busy area. So
Hmm.
to me, I don't want something that busy. I want something, a little more serene, a little more quiet. Doesn't have to be completely secluded like my compound would be,
Yeah.
but semi-secluded. I would call it semi-secluded.
Okay. See,
Yeah. Well,
that reminds me. That reminds me of like for when my friend from college he got
yeah,
married,
yeah.
and he had his marriage on the beach. He didn't get married on the beach. He got married
Mhm.
on the porch. But like literally like to take all our photos, we went to the beach with like steps
Right.
away. It's like
Yeah.
that was pretty nice. That was pretty
Yeah,
nice.
isn't that cool, man? It's
Yeah.
so nice, man.
Yeah.
It's a different mindset. It's a different kind of lifestyle, if you
Hmm.
will. And to me, it's something that, I experienced and I can't seem to get out of my mind that that's something that I would love to do. So, I mean, yeah, we're talking like two different places here,
Yeah.
but, yeah, to me, that's kind of a utopia for me, being
Hmm.
on the beach, and having a beach lifestyle, if you will. To me,
Hmm.
that's a utopia. That would be my prime thing. The family stuff would be that compound, if you will, more or
Yeah.
less. But that would be a lottery winnings. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
totally
mean,
lottery winnings.
for me, like my rooms, man, it'd be a little difficult to do in Korea unless I get like some like they have some country land in Korea that I could probably build a huge complex also. But if in my
What, do
but
they have the
like
country land right next to where the base is?
um I believe so. Yeah, I believe they do because there was a TV show that showed this base off and like stuff.
Ah, okay,
I'm
I
pretty sure they
gotcha.
do. But
Okay.
in any case, like if you're actually like if you're in Seoul though, like
Hmm.
the heart of Korea, like
Right.
that's tough because Seoul, pretty much anybody that lives in Seoul, they all live in apartments.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the downside. But
Hmm.
you know, all that aside, if I just had room, like I'd also want a movie theater because
Yeah.
who doesn't want a movie theater? I think
Yeah,
that's on
man.
everyone's wish list.
Absolutely.
Just to have their own personal movie theater with
Yep.
a kick ass sound system and
I actually
pop
knew a guy that had his own theater room.
which
He
is pretty
did.
great,
He had
pretty
his own little
great.
theater room. It sat 12. I was like, wow, that's a lot. And then I went in there, dude, you're just crammed. It's literally just crammed.
Yeah.
It was 3 rows of four,
Hmm.
and like, the seats, they were a couple of them were like recliner seats, but then the other
Hmm.
ones were just like seats, and they were just you're right next to each other, and they were kind of you're kind of squeezed in.
Yeah.
And the TV was a 60-inch TV. That's it. It's just the
Okay.
60-inch TV, and I was
So
just
the
like,
TV is not even a projector.
no, it wasn't even a projector, man. It was 60 inch. It was a
That's
60-inch
disappointing.
TV that is what he had, which I was like, okay. And
That's
of course,
disappointing.
he had his surround sound, and like
Yeah.
two of the speakers were blown. I was just like,
I mean, at least he
okay,
tried it. If it made him happy, then great. But to call that a movie room, it's like,
right,
it's more just a media room. I
right,
don't know.
exactly. It was more of a media room than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, also I'd have to have a home arcade. I love games. I
Oh
love retro
yeah,
arcade. I'd have to
yeah.
have my own home arcade with I'd have to have all the shooters basically. I'd have to have all the Time Crisis games in a row.
Yes, all your
You
Time
know,
Crisis ones. Yep,
I
I remember
love
that.
those games.
Yep, yep.
That's the first thing I go to in any of these
Yeah.
arcades that are around here. If there's a shooter game, I go to it. The Tomb Raider game that came out that's in Dave and
Mm-hmm.
Buster's. That game's not great. I'll
No.
tell you straight up, it's very disappointing. Like there's like yes, you have your light gun that you hold and you can play up to 4 players, but there's like no foot pedal and like there's no real like hide mechanic. It's just kind of stand there and shoot.
Yeah, yeah.
That's very
It's
it's not what
disappointing.
I'm looking for.
No, not at
But
all.
whatever. I mean they tried, whatever. It's still good. It's just not what I
Great.
expect out of it. Yeah. I expect like, there was this really great one that was actually in Aladdin's Castle back in the day before they closed.
Yeah.
It was from Japan, and you stand on this mat. You have to stand with. I had to stand with my legs super far apart. Like
Okay.
my feet, but you stand on this mat, and it detects your weight shifting, so you can bend down. You actually had to bend down to get
Oh
behind cover.
wow. What
Yeah, that
game
was
was
like
that?
I don't know, some Japanese import thing, and it was the craziest thing. It's like it knows you're bending. It's like, whoa, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, you really felt it too, because like, especially with the way that how far you had to stand apart. At least how old I was. I had to stand pretty far apart, but
Wow.
you feel it like when you're bending down and stuff. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, all right.
Mm.
But yeah, definitely an arcade with all the works. I mean, they have to have like
Sure.
the old
You want neighbors? You want isolated? I mean, what's your fancy?
I would want. Hmm. That's hard to say because I mean, I would want some neighbors, so it'd have to be, it'd probably be celebrities who are known to be actually decent people. Like in Korea in particular, like one guy's named UJ Suk, right? He is
Okay.
he is like the nation's they call him nation's MC master of ceremonies.
Oh
He is
wow.
like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he is one of the most well known uh TV show hosts in all of
Cool.
Korea. And I would want
Cool.
him as a neighbor because he is genuinely the nicest guy you've ever met. He he is so kind to his fans. He always takes time for them, and like there's so many good stories about him. Like anytime he
Yeah.
has someone on their show, he's always
Yeah.
looking after them. Even during the breaks, he's like trying to make sure, like, hey, I'm going to
Aw.
mention your name as much as possible so people can know who you are.
It's a
And
real
like,
life Mr. Rogers.
I mean, truly, I mean, this guy is a saint. He donates all the time, and he doesn't even do it for the press. He just donates because it's the right thing to do.
That's awesome.
I mean, he's a super nice guy. I'd want him
That's awesome.
as
And
a
you
neighbor
want him
because
as
he's
a
cool.
neighbor.
Yeah, he's cool.
Okay, that's
I'd want him
cool.
as a neighbor.
Yeah.
And then probably some of these K-pop the K-pop idols live in dormitories.
Right.
I'd want the dormitories near me.
Okay.
Just wake up one day and walk outside. It's like, oh look, it's a K-pop idol. Hey, hello.
Okay.
Can I get your
Sure.
autograph real quick? Cool, thanks.
Sure. Why not, man?
But
Absolutely.
uh, other than that, like I'd have to have basically, I don't know what else to call it. A multi-use room, a giant room that could have for like events, like celebrations, and also like
Sure.
possibly um like virtual reality, like gaming and kind of
Oh
stuff like
wow.
that. Like a
Yeah.
giant
Okay.
space of that
All
kind
right.
of stuff,
Uh-huh.
for other people to play as well.
Yeah, I
That kind
gotcha.
of space, that kind of big space that could
Yeah, almost
convert to whatever
like a
means.
basketball court size space
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Hmm.
Something to that nature. I'd have to have this is getting a little bit into the end of the segment with the known dream homes, but
Okay.
Richie Rich, right? In the
Right.
Macaulay Culkin movie,
Right.
he had
Yep.
a McDonald's in his
In
in his
his, yes, he
place.
did. You
I'm
want a
like,
McDonald's in yours?
I don't know if it'd be a McDonald's. I'm trying to think of what my favorite food place would be. I bet I definitely have some sort of restaurant in there that served my favorite food. just
like
for
an
me.
actual restaurant chain, if you will, or like a fast food chain, or just like any kind of
Um,
restaurant.
I don't know. That's the thing. I mean, um, hmm. I mean, I guess I mean, really, I guess I'd want like a South. Like, I mean, because I'm in South Korea, I want like a my own like barbecue, like Korean barbecue place.
Oh,
Inside my
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that way I can also invite friends and just like hey, come have
Sure.
Korean barbecue with me. You don't have to go
Sure.
anywhere. Just come out here.
That's fair.
uh,
No, see, I'd have one of those huge kitchens, man, where like you know the door to the refrigerator
mhm.
matches the cabinets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, yeah,
that way it
yeah.
all hides in together
The
well,
match
and you can't,
look. Yeah, sure.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it all matches everything. But my fridge is going to be like, my fridge will be like two doors, and then like a couple of doors down will be the freezer section, if you will.
You wouldn't have a walk-in fridge like one of those things.
Nah, I don't think I would. I don't think I would.
I've seen those. Those are
That
cool.
that that might be overdoing it a bit.
I mean, it depends on how much. If you have if you have all this money for having one of these dream homes, I mean,
Right, right.
you certainly have your own private chef. I mean, and
No, I don't
then you
think
could have a
I don't
whole
know if
bunch
I'd
of
necessarily go with my own private chef or anything like
no.
that. But I mean, I probably would still have this large enough kitchen to, to be able to accommodate stuff. I mean, like
Well,
the beach house style, if it was at the beach house, I would
yeah.
probably keep it. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Part of me wants to keep it small. The other part of me wants to just make it huge and say, everybody come and just have a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
because no, normally when I'm out doing stuff, when I'm going on vacation or whatnot, I'm always going with family to do stuff and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We're always going out and doing stuff together as a family. And so when we go and do it, we're always finding places that have, 10, 12 bedrooms. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
used to that kind of stuff. So to me, I'd be like, yeah. I'll go ahead and get myself a beach house that's got 12 bedrooms in it. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And
Mm-hmm.
get a house to accommodate of that size, if you will, with the same size with the kitchen to accommodate all that people.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I would have no problem doing any of that. That wouldn't bother me. At the same time, I'd love just like a little 3 bedroom house on the beach as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
just for my wife and
I
I
mean,
kind of thing.
yeah.
So
No,
she
no one's
has.
saying that you can't have like this giant mansion and also have like a little getaway place somewhere else. I mean, why
Yeah,
not?
yeah, exactly, exactly. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking the getaway place is going to be on the beach for myself, and
Okay.
then the bigger houses, like I said, for the families. But I mean, typically, like I said, my just dream house probably like 5,000 square feet, four or five, 4 bedrooms max,
Yeah.
max.
Okay.
And it would just be it would it. I'm sorry, 5,000 square feet. That's a huge house, man.
That is yeah. It's pretty big. But
Yep.
not
I
as
don't.
big as the other ones that we're going to mention in a little bit because
Yeah,
these
yeah.
places.
Yeah.
Um,
Now,
so
what kind of outdoor features would you have? Do you have any guards there? Would you have like,
yeah,
stuff like that? I mean, I already said I got this
absolutely.
huge pool in the outdoor
Yeah,
section or whatever. I mean, I said a compound, so
yeah,
my family's going to be guarding this. We all are going to protect ourselves as
yeah,
far as that goes. You wouldn't want to
yeah.
come to my house if you were
No,
uninvited.
that's fair. But I would definitely want a security company, my own personal security company to monitor the house 24/7.
Mm,
Um,
okay.
and me like all the time, like have the latest in security is everything for me. I want to make
Right.
sure that that me and mine are safe. And even though
Full
yes, we
security
would
set
have our
up,
stuff,
so
yeah,
you would have
it's them
guards
to the
at the door
nines.
to try to get into your compound at all, or try to get to your house. It would be total lockdown.
It
Is
would
what you're saying.
be it would be it would definitely have like its own like a wall, like definitely a wall around that goes around with
Okay.
cameras
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then an entryway that has possibly a gate that raises and
Right.
lowers and that kind
Sure.
of thing. Almost like going to like a movie studio where
Yeah.
where you have to go to the top of the gate and like say, all right, who are you? All right, let me
Yeah.
check if your name's on the list. All right, cool, you're good to
Oh
go.
yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah,
got you.
some
Yeah.
sort of
No.
screening process. Yeah.
There would definitely be a moat going around my compound. It would be a
Okay.
moat of some sort. I'm thinking a moat of liquid hot magma.
Liquid hot magma. Uh, it's a moat of unfed alligators. Ready to go.
That's unfed alligators.
Unfed. Yeah. No, yeah, I mean definitely guards have the camera systems, have the guards,
Right.
armed guards ready to go.
That's right.
Because what
Absolutely.
good is an unarmed guard? I mean, straight up.
That's right. I mean, you made all that money. You got to pay for something.
Yeah. Um, I don't know about stables. I probably have a petting zoo. That'd be cool.
Petting zoo.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you have a petting zoo, that means you got stables. Because where else are you
Yeah,
going to
that's
store
true.
the animals? I mean, come on, Jay.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about, full on like horse stables. So, like, I don't know if I have that many
I don't know,
things.
but I don't know about horses or anything like that
Yeah.
myself. I know my wife absolutely loves farm animals, so we would
Yeah.
probably have goats or sheep and
Yeah.
dogs and cats.
I mean, I'm
God,
sure you've gone to the petting zoo and you've gotten the little thing of feed and you've had them eat out of your hand. That's an awesome experience. That's cool.
she loves that so
That's
much.
fun. That's
Me,
fun.
not so much. I'm
You don't
not a
like
big. I'm
that?
not. It's okay.
All right.
It's okay. Have you been to, speaking of the petting zoos and stuff like that, have you been to the Richmond Zoo?
No, I haven't gotten that.
Oh
No.
man, you got to go check that one out. That's great.
Hmm.
That is absolutely that. So, um, it's an all day affair because of the
Okay.
drive, because of driving.
Yeah.
It's south of Richmond,
Okay.
but they have an aviary section. You can go in there and you can buy the little food or whatever, and the birds will be all over you trying to eat that food. It is
See,
amazing.
the thing is, for the aviary section, I've always avoided going into those because I mean it's unlikely, but I mean birds poop. So
Yeah,
I mean
birds will poop, but
everything poop, but I mean
I've been in there a handful of times and I've never
yeah.
had a real situation like that,
Okay.
so that part's good. But
Okay.
you can also feed giraffe.
Oh, I like that. I
Yeah.
like that a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
it's an experience. I will tell you that it's an
Yeah.
experience. They have some very long
Yeah, they're
tongues.
very giant tongues. Yeah.
Yes, they are. They are very giant
Yep.
tongues, and those tongues are very slimy.
Yeah. But they're so cool.
But they're also extremely rough as well.
Yeah.
They are one of the roughest. It's like sandpaper, dude. It's yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I've done it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But
Yeah.
as soon as I'm done, get me to the bathroom. Let me wash my hands.
Yeah, okay. That's
But
fair.
they got that. They got penguins. They got all sorts of animals, and it's a nice area. I've been there several times over. I've taken my kids there,
Yeah.
and yeah, we'll probably go again soon, I'm sure. But
Okay.
yeah, it's one I definitely recommend going. Anyways,
Okay, no, I like that. I like that too. It's just that I've definitely gone to the ones that are more local. Norfolk
hmm
Zoo, and then Botanical Gardens. Even we went to Botanical Gardens once, and that was for Lantern Asia, where they had all these giant
right,
paper lanterns that like were made by I guess by Japanese people. I don't know,
yeah,
but super cool, super impressive thing. And they had like pandas and like giant dragons and cool stuff.
wow,
Unfortunately, it was raining on that day, so
oh,
there's supposed to be a live performance by like Chinese acrobats or whatever, but
uh-huh,
it didn't happen because of the rain. So it's
oh well,
little bit of let down there. But after the rain stopped, I mean, we were able to see everything else. So it's really
yeah,
cool experience. If it ever comes back again, I'm not sure if it's often, but Lantern Asia, that's a fun thing.
okay,
So let's go to talk about some real known dream homes, right? Real
yeah,
or insinuated as real. So
okay,
Graceland. Everybody knows Graceland.
been there.
Yeah, you've been there?
I have been to Graceland, sir. Yep,
Wow. Okay,
yep.
cool.
I
When was
was there
that?
for this was, I believe, early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Yep. We had I'm pretty sure it was early 2000s. The wife and I had just been married not too long, and
Hmm.
my cousin was getting married. So, his family and his wife's side of the family, well, his wife's side of the family lives in Memphis. So,
Hmm.
we were at the Peabody Hotel,
Yeah.
and that place is amazing too. But that's a whole different story.
Mm.
And but we got to go visit Graceland, so we went to Graceland and we did the whole tour and everything. Man, it was
That's
wild.
cool.
It is amazing. Graceland.
Yeah.
Elvis Presley is a very eclectic guy. I
Yes,
mean,
he
he had
is.
carpet on the walls. I
Right.
kid you not. There was carpet on the walls,
Right.
and his TV room, his media room, if you will,
Hmm.
consisted of maybe three or four TVs, I think it was, but it
Yep.
was denim on the walls. There was
Right.
denim as wallpaper, if you will, which was
Yep.
so wild. It was just so out of there. But unfortunately, you can't go upstairs.
Right.
Upstairs is completely closed off.
Right.
But to say that it's a mansion is a complete understatement. I mean, what is it
Right.
like? What was I think it
Well,
was like
let's get into
20,000
it.
square feet or something like
Let's
that.
Yeah, let's just get into it. So we got stuff on
Okay.
Wikipedia. So Graceland is 17,552 square feet, has
Yep.
a total of 23 rooms, including 8 bedrooms and bathrooms.
Yep.
And the one thing that I want to touch on is the jungle room.
Yep.
So the jungle room
Saw
has,
it.
yeah, I mean that's a cool thing because that was actually the room where they converted into a recording studio later on,
Yes, he
and that's
did.
where he recorded the bulk of his final 2 albums,
Yep.
from Elvis Presley Boulevard, Memphis, Tennessee, and Moody Blue.
Yep. I saw the
Um,
pictures of it, I will say, because
yeah,
they still had his recording studio in the house.
yeah,
So you got to see just the recording studio.
yeah.
I also got to walk inside of both of his airplanes too.
Oh, that's cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
they're across the street. And let me tell you something. This it's like you've got this beautiful house,
Hmm.
and then across the street is his airplanes, and
Yeah.
there's nothing but slums around.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's a bad area now.
Yeah, I mean, because ever since Elvis left, I mean, like it's.
Yep.
I mean, it's straight up. It's a tourist trap. It is.
Oh yeah.
It
Oh,
is going to
absolutely.
be. People want
Yep.
to see it because that's where Elvis is also entombed, along
Yep.
with his wife, I believe, right?
That's right. Now his wife. Yep. Now
Yeah,
his wife. Yep. Yep.
yep. So and downstairs in the basements they have the his famous pool table.
And if I'm not
That
mistaken, there should be a tear in the
Yep,
felt of that pool
there
table.
is
Yep.
a tear in the felt that was caused
Yep.
by one of his friends in a failed attempt of a trick shot, and then
Yep.
the pool balls were arranged just the way they were in his final days, along with a sign that says, "Please do not touch. Thank you."
Yep.
And just as you stated, the second floor is closed off. It's only open to just the family, and it's
That's right.
rarely seen by non-family members because of the fact that we're gonna have to talk about it.
hmm
Elvis's last the place where his where he was found was the bathroom upstairs.
That's right.
So they can't show that it would have improper focus. They don't want that to be the highlight
hmm
of Graceland. Obviously, they want to celebrate the memory of him, not how he ended. So
Yes.
it's you gotta be respectful, and of course, no, just don't go upstairs. Just leave it
But
alone. Don't
nobody's
even
allowed up
ask.
there. It's closed
Yeah,
off. It's
yeah, but
completely
don't
closed
don't
off.
don't even ask though. That's the
Yep.
thing. Just
They won't
be
even let you on there.
respectful. Yeah,
Yep.
don't even try and like say like, oh, can I go? No, just
Yep.
just leave it be. But
Yeah.
apparently, there's been a lot of criticism. So someone
Really?
said it's tacky. It looks like a brothel. Has his obsession with royal red reaches an intensity that makes you gag.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, tacky, gyros, tasteless. Other words translated as white trash. It's like,
Well,
okay,
look, you got to understand. I'm maybe it's just the fact that he grew up not really having much, if anything,
yeah,
and then all of a sudden he got all this money and he wanted to flaunt the way he looked. I
yeah.
mean, come on, he was the king.
He was
You
the
saw
king.
how he dressed.
Yeah,
I mean, if the way he dressed, it totally emulated his lifestyle.
yeah,
So there's nothing wrong
uh,
in my mind. Look, if you want to put shag carpet on the walls
yeah,
and then all of a sudden light it on fire, but not catch the house on fire, go right ahead, buddy.
right. I
You
mean,
know,
again, it is his mansion. So whatever. That's his choice. I
that's right.
think if it makes you happy, then do it. Who cares what the other people think? That's their choice.
That's
That's
right.
their thought. If it makes you happy, go for it. It's where you're going to live. If that's what you want on your walls, do it. Then whatever. Who's going to stop you?
If it
It's your
makes you
place.
happy, it can't be that bad.
That's right. Except for maybe in the case of the next guy we're going to talk about,
Oh,
um,
yeah.
Michael Jackson.
hmm
So he had Neverland Ranch.
Yes.
So he purchased it in March 1988 for an unknown amount. Some people say it's 19.5 million. Others suggest it was closer to 30 million. And he owned that property until I think it was 2009 when he perished. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, he had a private amusement park, numerous
What?
artistic garden statues, amusement rides, and a petting zoo. So yeah,
Amusement rides and a petting zoo.
yeah,
Wow.
he had a Ferris wheel, a carousel, a zipper, which is one of those things that have like the cars. It's almost
Uh-huh.
like a
Yep.
like a funky Ferris wheel that just
Yep.
has carrots going on.
It goes
Um,
around and around and around and
yeah,
around in
and,
one direction. Yep. Yep.
right. An octopus, which is kind of like the Dumbo ride.
Right. Right.
A pirate ship. Everybody knows pirate ship.
Oh
A
yeah, it's
wa-
like the one that swings back and forth. Yep. Yep.
yeah, a wave swinger, which is the one that's like the
Oh
bucket
man,
seats that,
my
that go
wife
up.
loved those.
Yeah. Super slide, a roller coaster, bumper cars, and his own arcade. So,
How
and then
about that?
also a secret safe room for security purposes.
Of course.
So, I mean, yeah, he is. Yeah, he was. Is it was Michael Jackson? I mean, King of Pop. I mean,
That's right.
you're gonna paparazzi is gonna be a thing. People coming in to try and break into your property is gonna be a thing.
Do you
Unfortunately,
think that Michael Jackson outdid Elvis Presley as far as the lavish lifestyle of a home that he had?
I think so because to have your own amusement park, that's real
Yeah,
dedication to
it's
like,
kind. I know
yeah. Like
it's
that's a
kind of
lot of
crazy.
electricity. That's a lot of
Right.
extra space. Like
Yep.
that's a lot of stuff, man. It's
Yep.
like, I mean, yes, I mean, you know, Presley had a very impressive home, but he didn't have his own freaking amusement park. That's crazy.
I know.
I mean, I mean, that's really cool. But at the same time, it's like that's real dedication to have all that space dedicated to stuff that's not going to move, especially a
Yeah.
roller coaster. It's like how often do you think he actually how often do you think he actually rode that stuff? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I
Um,
don't know.
yeah, I don't know. But in any case, I mean, even, I mean, it is Michael Jackson. There's stuff there that we're not going to get into,
No,
but
not that part.
no, we're not going to get into that. We're just strictly talking about the home itself, which is an impressive home.
Oh, the home itself is 13,000 square foot.
Yeah,
So that's actually smaller than Elvis's house.
yeah, and
It's crazy.
apparently tried to foreclose on it in 2008.
Yep.
Eventually
Yep.
sold to a family friend.
Has a
Yeah,
formal
and
garden, a stone bridge,
yeah,
a 4-acre lake with a 5-foot waterfall.
yeah. Some rides were permanently installed. Okay, so they moved the roller coaster to Coney Island. The swinging ship ride, I guess that's the pirate ride, was purchased in 2008 and put in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Oh wow.
Bumper cars were put over at the California State Fair, Cal Expo.
Huh.
All right. And okay, so someone was going to buy the ranch 2013, but it never happened. British businessman Joe Bamford. All right. But yeah, I mean Neverland Ranch, that's another great one. And
Right, right.
I would be remiss if I didn't talk about one of my favorite places, the McDuck Manor. McDuck Manor is from
Yes.
yeah, from DuckTales. So I
Oh
mean,
man.
it's classic. That's childhood, as a lot of people's childhood. The
Yes.
comics and the TV show. I mean, they even had the remake that came out in 2017, which I don't know if that was popular or not, but it was there. Um, the one thing everybody remembers is, especially from the 1990s show, was him diving into the money bin. Um,
Really?
well, I mean, he dives into the money bin where
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
all his
yeah, yeah.
coins,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, all right, that works in cartoons, but not in real life. You try to do that in real life, you're gonna
You're gonna
get
get hurt.
injured. Yeah, it's like
He's a
that's not.
duck.
Yeah,
He's a duck.
he's a cartoon duck,
He's a
so
cartoon duck.
he
Yep,
does what he
yep.
wants to do.
I
But I
mean that
mean,
that 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 spot there where he's got his money in there, that thing's huge, man. I
it's
don't
huge.
do they even tell you the dimensions of it at all? What the
No,
actual dimensions should be?
no, they don't. But
Of course not.
they do say like in the comics it was underneath his manor, but in
Oh,
the TV show it was to the left of his manor. It was like off.
yeah, it's to the left,
Yeah,
exactly.
but
That's weird.
yeah, weird thing. But
Yeah, I mean it's a huge house. It's a beautiful house
yeah,
from what we
he had
saw.
this giant beautiful library, which is really
Yep,
cool.
yep,
I don't know if a library really plays in this day and age. I mean, that'd be cool to have books. I mean, it's neat to collect books, first editions and stuff. But do people
that's
really
right.
read? That's the thing. People want to read. I'm sure people would love to read. It's just to have time to read, like that takes time. That just we're living in an age that we're doing so much stuff. It's hard to set aside time to just dedicate to reading,
Right,
which
that's
is kind of
true.
sad. It's kind of sad.
A little
But
bit,
yeah, but
but it was on a beautiful mountaintop and
yeah,
it had beautiful, I mean, lots of beautiful pictures of it all.
yeah,
I'm
it's a
sorry,
beautiful
I
thing.
like it. Yeah,
That's nice.
it's
But
absolutely nice.
yeah. But in any case, we're running out of time. Of course we would, because we knew we were going to talk about a lot of stuff.
So when we come back, it'll be
Would you
Would You
rather?
Rather? Yep.
We'll be right back, y'all. Would you rather? While browsing through a bookstore in Williamsburg, I found a coffee table book filled with outrageous hypotheticals. This led to buying more Would You Rather books, and in this episode, we explore Would You Rather Ultimate Family Challenge by Elof Nystuen Publishing. Alright, this is a nice and simple one. Simple as far as like what the concept is, but the answer, maybe not. Would you rather have a time machine that only goes backwards or one that only goes forwards?
Ooh, my goodness. That's crazy. Okay,
that's Click. That's the movie Click.
I mean, if it only goes backwards or it only goes forwards, how do you get back to the present?
You don't. You only have one choice. It's like either you continually go backwards. I guess you can choose to stop it wherever you want, but you're always going to go backwards, or you can go forwards.
I think I would say go backwards.
Really?
Yep. I think I would say go backwards because then it doesn't matter how short of a time I can go backwards. So if something catastrophic were to happen, like to the world or to myself or whatever it is, I could potentially go back, an hour. And potentially try to fix it or something. You know what I mean?
This opens up the whole question of like, is time really just more like a cycle, a circle, if you will?
You think it's going to come back full circle on itself?
That's what I'm wondering now, because like no one really knows. I mean, we all assume that time is just moving in one direction, but who knows? Right. I mean, there's multi-universe theories, there's all this stuff. I mean, we don't know what the real truth is. I mean, we only know what we know. We don't know everything that's out there.
That's right. We're on World 616.
Yeah. Maybe your past lives are already happening somewhere else and you just can't see it. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It brings up a bigger question more than just backwards and forwards. It's more about like, is time finite? Is it? That's the thing.
I would assume that time is finite.
Time is finite as far as like our perception.
Yes, our perception of time is finite.
Is time truly finite? That's the thing. Like, time always goes. I mean, even though we're not here, time. I mean, just look at the fact that people have perished, people have passed away, and time still goes on. We're still here.
If a tree falls in the woods and you're not there to hear it.
These are the questions. These are the questions of our time. But in the concept of this question, though, I'd rather go forwards.
Why?
I'd want to go forwards. I want to see what I'm going to miss out on.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like Click, buddy. It would be totally like Click. All you could do is go forwards, and then you're done. You can't go back.
Yeah, but but if you go backwards,
so much.
If you go backwards, you're just going to relive the same moments you've already lived. I want something new.
Yeah, but you could change things.
You could
alter. Look, you could alter the course of time.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
And it would go down a completely different timeline. It would completely split off, and there would be no Loki to save you.
But you'll only know like the immediate effects. You won't know the long-term repercussions of your changes.
Nor could you know your long-term repercussions of going forward in the future and changing.
That's true too. But I want to know if we ever do, truly communicate with aliens, if we truly do get to world peace, all that kind of stuff,
Dude, do you really think that we're actually going to be introduced to aliens within our lifetime?
Hey, man, I'm saying it's a time machine. You can go as far as you want, but you can't go back.
I guess so. So, I mean, it would technically be within your lifetime.
Yeah, maybe like before I die.
What if you missed it?
That's true. You wouldn't know.
You missed the whole thing, man. You missed like the whole "we are welcoming the aliens to Earth" type thing. The There's a presidential handshake
Yeah.
of peace between the international world, you know what I mean, or the interstellar world, if you will.
If there's one thing that is a constant, is that technology and progress always happens, and
The
so
one
there's always going
yeah,
to be, there's always going to be, people striving for um, advancements
something better.
advancements in the world. So it'd be interesting to see what those advancements are. That's where I'm coming.
The one constant in life is change.
What's constant in life is change, and I want to know what
Yes.
those changes are.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Go forward, see what it happens. But guess what?
Hmm.
You can't go back.
Can't go back. No.
Can't go back.
But
You're now stuck
yeah,
in, 2090.
yeah, sure.
You cannot go back.
Yeah,
Now, all of your loved ones that you knew are gone.
yeah. But I mean, you don't have to instantly go for it all that time. Like you can, it's not saying you have to, it's, if you have the time machine, it's not that the time machine destroys itself after one use.
I'll
Like
go
I can
forward
go forward,
5 minutes.
forward. I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's
I'm
up to
going to
you.
go forward in 5 minute increments until I find something interesting.
Hey, man, you never know. Hey, whatever. It's like sitting at home in like the old days where you just flip through. Well, I guess more like going on social media and like scrolling through people's videos. Like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Just keep.
Yeah,
Just
I
keep,
know, right? It's just your channel surfing, man, back in the day,
no, you
right?
can't. Yeah, you can't call it channel surfing anymore. That doesn't play. No one cares about channel surfing now. No one
Come
watches
on.
cable. No one watches cable.
That's so untrue.
No one gives a shit. No one gives a shit about that.
That's so untrue.
It's all about streaming these days. It's all about Netflix. It's all about Disney Plus. Everybody's got a freaking streaming service. That should be.
And you got to pay extra just to have no commercials.
Yep. Actually, that's not even true. It's limited commercials for some of these things.
It's not limited. It's really not, Jay. It's not limited.
I mean, that's what they call them. That's what they call it, but it's not true.
Look, when you've got 3 minutes of commercials to watch before the show even starts, and then there's 2 or 3 commercials, and those breaks last 2 minutes. It's just like watching TV. It's just like getting on a cable. So what's the difference?
I don't know.
I don't know either. At least on the cable, I can go ahead and record it and fast forward through the commercial.
TiVo.
TiVo.
The good old TiVo days.
Do they still have TiVo? I don't think it's around anymore.
I don't know. It's got to be around some capacity. I don't know.
Hey, you got to get the hopper.
The hopper. Might get cut here for the hopper.
Yep, right. Exactly.
All right, so I'm going forward. You're going backwards.
I'm going backwards. Yeah.
Cool. All right. On the same vein, then, would you rather meet your ancestors from 200 years ago or your descendants 200 years in the future?
I'd rather see my descendants 200 years in the future.
Yeah.
I would. I would rather see my descendants.
Yeah, I'd want to know. I want to know what my impact was. Yeah.
I'd love to know what the fruit of my loins has given this world.
Right. Exactly.
Yep. That's what I want.
I mean, the ancestors, no offense to the ancestors, I'm sure they're great people too. But,
absolutely.
It's just, you want to see what you yourself have contributed to society. And part of that is your lineage. So you'd want to see that. I'm sure most people probably agree.
No doubt. Uh-huh. Yep. Absolutely.
Right. Well, let's keep on this time thing here. Would you rather be able to change one historical event or prevent one personal mistake from your past?
Change
one historical event or prevent one personal mistake from your past. You want it to be about you or about the greater good?
I think I would change a historical event.
Yeah.
Yep. I would change a historical event.
Now, the question is, what historical event?
I don't know. The first one I thought it was Lincoln assassination for some stupid reason.
I was thinking 9/11.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I was thinking 9/11.
Yeah. Then if you did, then there would be some other catastrophic thing that took place to destroy that smaller building that actually housed like all the Social Security numbers or something crazy like that. because that's a huge 9/11 conspiracy theory. You ever seen
Of course.
Fahrenheit 9/11? You've ever seen that?
No, I hate the fact
Oh man,
that they made all these 9/11 movies like not even that long after the actual tragedy occurred. It's like
yeah.
that's the worst kind of money grabbing that you can
Yeah.
ever. It's like
Oh, I'm
these
not.
people are still healing. It's like what the
I
fuck?
didn't watch any of those conspiracy theories till like a year
Yeah,
after. I truly
worst.
did not.
Those things are worse.
I had several
Well,
people tell me, "Oh, you got to watch this one. Oh, you got to watch that
you
one."
remember that movie with Robert Pattinson? I think it was like Remember Me or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And the twist, if anybody hasn't watched it, is spoilers. The
Spoiler
twist,
alert.
the twist is that Robert Pattinson ends up like he's going to work and it's in the Trade Center on
Wow.
on 9/11. It's like
That's
where the hell
insane.
did that come from? That was from
Right?
nowhere.
That's from the left field right there.
That's
That's
crazy.
nuts.
Like to use that as a dramatic twist, like that's messed up. Just messed up.
Absolutely messed up.
Um, what were we talking about? Okay, yeah. Historical
Historical event.
event. Yeah, historical event. Because, like, again, this definitely did come up as far as like something similar to this question. Is that the things that happen in your past make you who you are. You don't if you erase what made you who you are, then you'll be someone different. Maybe that's for better, for worse. But I mean,
Sure.
personally, I think I like who I am. I think you like who you are. So,
Well, you know my motto. You know one of the phrases I've always said, Jay. Do you remember what I've always said? One of the things I've always said.
if you shake it 3 times, you're playing with yourself.
That's right. You got it, my friend.
That's
No.
right.
Come on. Cut it
Cut it
out.
out. No, what is it? I don't remember.
You got to be happy with
Gotta be happy
yourself
with yourself. Yeah,
before you can make anybody else happy.
that's right. That's
So
100%
yeah.
true.
hmm
Yep.
So yeah, I all about that.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Next one.
Next one is huh. Well, this is different. Okay. Would
Okay.
you would you rather witness Michelangelo painting the Sistine Chapel, hmm,
Hmm.
or Beethoven composing his Ninth Symphony?
Wow. Both of those
That's
are very
that's a very intellectual question. It's like, huh? All
right.
right, sure.
I mean, I think I would rather have watched Beethoven compose his Ninth Symphony.
Mm,
That's what I would have. I think I would have enjoyed that more.
yeah,
Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good painting, but I'm a music guy.
yeah. And
You know.
I'd like to watch Michelangelo and just so like, hey, that looks wrong. Hey, you made that penis too small. Can you make it bigger?
Excuse me, but is this a paint by number here? Can I help out?
Who else is gonna be a painter because he wasn't alive yet? Adolf Hitler. He painted a whole
Oh
apartment.
Lord.
A whole apartment, 3 coats.
Can my son help you?
Oh gosh.
He could just wash the brushes, like Bob Ross does.
Yeah. Oh, I love that noise.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Fantastic. Love that.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I mean, as you know, yeah, legit Michelangelo. That way, I could,
Oh, it would be amazing.
yeah.
It would.
Oh,
But
jeer at him, and
I'm thinking
yeah,
Beethoven.
yeah.
I really am. I'm thinking more Beethoven.
There's no words to the Beethoven thing. At least if I piss off Michelangelo enough, he'll paint me as one of the demons. I'm like, cool. I'm forever.
Or I'll stab you with one of his paintbrushes.
That could be too. I'm hoping for the first, not the latter.
Or he'll cut your ear off.
That that wasn't him.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It was somebody else. It was Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Wasn't it Da Vinci? Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't it Da Vinci? I think it was Da Vinci.
Da Vinci, yeah.
All right, so I did that poorly. Sorry.
All right. Well, okay.
Not sorry.
Not sorry. Not sorry.
Reese's.
All right. Okay. Would you rather experience the excitement of the first television broadcast?
Hmm.
Or the first YouTube video? You know what the first YouTube video is?
No.
Officially, the first YouTube video is this guy who's at the zoo, and he's He's I don't even know if he's filming a gorilla, but he says he's filming a gorilla. But it's just some dude talking to the camera, and that's the first
Really?
YouTube video. Yeah, it's up. I think it's still up there. They
Really?
pulled it down for a little bit and they put it back up. That is the first YouTube video. Some dude who's just and he made like I don't know if it's true. I think he's made like quite a bit of money from it because
Oh yeah, me at the
even
zoo
yeah
20 years ago.
even if it's a boring video, people go to watch it because it's the first one. But
That's crazy.
yeah, in that context though, that is the first YouTube video, and I'm not interested.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
That's
not.
interesting.
I mean,
Okay.
it's interesting in the fact that it is the first, but the content is not worth it.
Oh, it
So
was horrible.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a 10-second long video
right.
or
So
20-second long video.
I
It's
would do
terrible.
the first television broadcast.
I was taking it to San Diego Zoo though. That's a beautiful zoo.
Yeah.
Yep, I've actually been there where he is at the elephants. I've been where he stood.
Mm.
Yep.
Does he have any other videos?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't looking. I closed that sucker out. Who gives a shit?
Okay.
It's 20
I mean,
seconds long of
I'm
crap.
curious. Maybe he went back there. He's like, "Hey, it's been 20 years.
Maybe.
Look,
Maybe.
we're
Yeah.
still here.
It's been 20 years.
One, two,
And I'm taking another click. Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, in 20 years' time, he still doesn't know how to take a YouTube video. So,
Mhm.
hey, moving on.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you want the first broadcast also?
Yeah, I'd want the first broadcast.
Ah,
Yes.
cool. Ah, cool. Just clarifying. All right.
Yep. Yep.
Would you rather live in an underwater city
Ooh.
or a floating city in the sky?
Floating city in the sky.
Yeah, you want to be the Jetsons, right? Yeah.
No, man. I want Cloud City.
Cloud City?
Yeah.
What is that?
Star Wars.
Star Wars, right? Okay.
Yeah, man.
No, I want to go to Jetsons.
Yeah.
Shane, get me off of this crazy thing.
So, segueing into the Jetsons, I went this past weekend, Friday, with my son to go see Fantastic Four's First Steps.
Ah, yes, right. The 50s ish one.
And as soon as it was over, I was like, it totally reminded me of the Jetsons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely had that vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely has that vibe, but
Mm-hmm.
it's got that vibe that they had of what things would look like in the future when
Mm-hmm.
they were like, "Oh, this is the future in the 50s," and everything's, the bigger, wider TV, the squarish kind of bulb
Yeah.
TV, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
and yet it's got cooler technology on it, and they got flying cars and stuff like that, and
Like
and
a
the
combination with the Art
buildings.
Deco and all that
Right,
stuff.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, it's all that kind of stuff, and I just
Mm-hmm.
like, man, that is just to me, it was very nostalgic, but it was very good.
Yeah.
So. Fantastic Four was fantastic.
There you go.
It was ripped right out of the comics. I recommend it.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does look interesting. Just watching that trailer, it's like, huh,
Oh
this
yeah.
is different. Yeah, this is something. Even though, I mean, I'm not against
I know.
superhero movies. It's just
Right.
we've been inundated with so many of them.
Right.
It's like it's hard to keep going. But that definitely was one that'd be like, huh, this might be all right.
Yeah, it was. It was good. I liked it. I would definitely see it again. I
Mhm.
was definitely pleased with it, and we saw it in the Dolby Atmos theater or whatever it was.
Oh, okay.
So like the seats are vibrating and shit while you're over there. It was so cool. It was
That's
cool.
cool.
We had a good time.
I like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
for the premiere of that movie when they had the red carpet, they had the Fantastic Four cast from the movie that never came out in the 50s.
Oh yeah.
Those four guys, yeah, they showed up.
Oh
They
nice.
filmed the
That's
whole movie
awesome.
and it never got released.
Ha!
Yeah, I don't know why. I guess
I don't know.
something just fell through. I don't know.
Guess not.
Watch
Yeah,
it. Who
never,
knows?
they never paid for the producing.
Yeah, probably.
That's all it was.
Probably what it was.
Probably not.
Okay, so yeah, the
Yes.
floating city. Okay, cool.
Yes,
I'm about to
floating
say,
city.
you don't want to live with the snorks? Come on. Come
Play
along with the snorks. God.
along with the snorks.
The freaking Smurfs riff off. It's like, the heck is this?
Oh, it was such a rip off from
It's a
it.
rip off, man.
Oh gosh, I watched it loosely, just kind of like I watched the Smurfs loosely, but
Yeah.
I'm just never really, really, really into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It's an acquired taste. I mean, it's not bad. It's just like
Now,
it's not like it's mind numbingly awful. It's just
prefer the gummy bears
yeah, gummy bears. Yeah,
bouncing here and there and everywhere.
that's a good theme song.
Yes, it was.
Okay. Anyway, all right, cool. This one, All right, this is already true. So, which one of
Okay.
these do you want? It's acting like it's the future, but because this whole section is about like futuristic
Oh, all
things.
futuristic stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Would you rather have a holographic phone that projects 3D images,
Hells yeah.
hmm or smart glasses that display information about everything you look at? So we're talking about the meta glasses.
I'd rather do the phone, man. Like they
I know,
did in
right?
like Iron Man and everything.
Yeah.
Like how they did the phone and all that kind of stuff. That was cool as
hmm
hell. I would love to have that on my phone. I would love the 3D holographic stuff.
Yeah.
Don't get
This.
me wrong, the glasses with all the information and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of neat too. But gosh, they really, really, really did not take off like they thought it would.
No, I mean, what's his name? Mark Zuckerberg is certainly trying to make it happen with his Meta glasses through Ray-Ban.
Yeah, through Ray-Ban, but they're not even
Yeah,
selling that well either.
no, but he had the nerve to say in one article, he said like people who don't have AI enabled glasses are going to be left in the dust. Something to that effect. It's like really, that's just because
Okay.
you have glasses doesn't make no
No, no, sorry.
crazy. It's
Mm-mm.
crazy.
Yep. Next thing you know, they're just going to be sticking an implant in your ear.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's that guy. You remember Shark Tank? It's like the first episode.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that guy he said like, yeah, this is gonna be surgery, and it's a Bluetooth. It's not. It wasn't even anything special. It's a Bluetooth headset that gets directly surgically implanted in your ear.
Oh God. Yes, because every guy loves anything with Bluetooth in
Yep.
it. No.
And then he said like you'd have to get it changed, so you'd have to get surgery, take it back out, and put a new one in, and get the battery changed out. And also, the battery is chargeable, so every night you'd have to put this giant charging cable into your ear. It's
Into your ear. Yep. Mm-hmm.
and he said it's not it's right underneath the eardrum, so you actually won't get punctured. It's impossible to be punctured. It's like, are you serious? You're a nut job. What the hell?
Yeah, you're a dumbass.
Oh.
Sorry. That's insane.
It was the most crude
Yeah,
graphics you could ever see. To like, bro, what'd you make this on? Microsoft
it's
Paint?
terrible.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
awful.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with
Well,
you though. 3D images. Yeah,
3D, yep, 3D images. Yep,
yeah,
absolutely. They've been
yeah.
working on that. I a couple of years ago, I was reading into the holographic images and stuff like that, and how they were trying to do it, but they in order to make the holographic images, they need multiple points to be able
Yeah.
to create the three-dimensional image that they are. They can't just do
hmm
it from one point in time to project onto. So they
Yeah.
have to have it from at least what was it, like three different points, four different
mm
points, something like that. The base, and then three more angles coming
hmm
from upper, if you from like an upper angle, if you will, from a distance or something like that.
mm
But yeah, it's certainly possible to do. It's just they haven't theoretically it's been possible to do, but they haven't really come up with anything yet.
In a low tech way, you ever do the one where you take they make this, but you can also just make it yourself. It's a
Hmm.
piece of plastic that goes on top of your phone, and it's like angled, and then you play a certain video that has four different projections, or four different images on the phone,
No,
and
I've
then
never done that before.
it all combines into one image, so it looks like just
Oh
a regular
wow.
phone. Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's a thing for that. I have one of those things. I bought it from a anime convention, and
Is
that
there an
was
app for
for
that?
they're. I mean, I don't. Well, the videos are on YouTube.
Okay.
You can
Oh,
get those
everything's on
videos.
YouTube. Come
Yeah.
on.
But I mean, the videos themselves that you can play, just play these random videos, and you'll get like a floating butterfly, or like a bear or something. Interesting little images that you can just have as a hologram on your phone
Oh yeah, I
in a
see that.
low
Hmm.
tech way. It's not
Yep.
what this is describing, but I mean, it's something.
Yeah,
And
I gotcha.
It's a neat thing to play with. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, you just have to have the plastic. It's like
Let's
just
do that.
like an upside down plastic pyramid, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh. All right. Well, this is very topical. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Would you rather trust an AI doctor for all medical decisions, or an AI judge for all legal matters?
Wow.
Hmm.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the judge
Yeah.
because the law is what the law is, and
Yeah.
it's pretty much a black and white kind of thing where
Right.
medical AI is not something that is really a proven thing at this
What do
point.
you
Because I
mean you
mean,
don't trust WebMD? Come
dude,
on.
every time I type something in on it's my symptoms of whatever I have or
You got
whatnot, it always
cancer, you're
goes back to
dying.
cancer. Yeah.
Cancer and dying.
Yep. I'm
That's like,
dying of
yeah.
cancer. I'm like,
Yep.
okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Yep. I mean, I'm with you. Though. It's like it's the AI for medical stuff. It's like
Not there yet.
if it tells you the wrong thing, I mean that's more likely death. But then if it's
Yes, yes.
AI for legal matters, it could result in death if it
Right.
tells you if it tried to get you the death penalty. But
Right.
most likely it's going to be like, oh, you have to pay a ticket, you got a fine, that kind of thing.
You
It's like
got it.
sure, okay, but the other one is straight up, you could die.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you were talking about at some point with like that professor that told you, like, yeah, any medication could kill you. Just because now
That's right.
the side effects doesn't mean it can't kill you.
That's right. That's the same thing. It's a doctor that I had gone and seen for medication. I asked him, what kind of side effects does it have? He's like, this drug can have any known side effects known to mankind, up to and including death, just like any drug. And I was like, okay, so am I going to die? No, 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 not likely. There's there's a very small percentage, like a fraction of a percentage that it'll happen. And I was like, okay, so do I take it? Yeah, take it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, it's crazy. The list of things. Like again, I think I might have mentioned this on this podcast. I don't know. It might have just been a conversation, but I think it's like Zoloft, the one with like the floating heads or whatever that walk around and all depressed.
Right.
One of the major things that keeps coming up in their side effects is increased gambling urges.
Yes, it is.
Like what?
Yep.
Why?
Who wants to do that?
I don't. It's such a random thing. Like
I
you
know.
take this drug, you might want to gamble more. It's like,
Exactly. It's a very, very weird one. I mean,
that's weird.
it is strange. I mean, how in the heck could it just that be a side effect? Increased gambling.
I don't know.
Really?
They must have done several trials.
You know what, Jay? I'll bet you money that they're lying.
Hey, you taking Zoloft?
Not yet.
This podcast brought to you by. No, it's not.
Nope.
It's not. No, because we don't have any of that.
We have no sponsors. We are sponsorless.
Nope. I hope we'll get there someday.
Yeah, maybe. Next week.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, people. Help us get there. Help us get there.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Spread the word. Facebook,
spread
YouTube,
that word. Yep.
Spotify. We're on there, baby. Anytime.
Yep. Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music,
Podbean,
our own site, podbean.lumpianlockies.com, I believe.
That's right.
All right. Let's go. Would you rather be able to edit your memories?
Ooh.
Or record everything you see and experience? So this is Final Cut.
Yes. It's
straight up just Final Cut.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I'd want to edit my memories, but I want to be able to record everything I see and hear. That would be interesting. That would become very, very interesting.
Yep.
Because then you could tell on yourself when you've done something wrong.
Yeah. I mean, record everything you see and experience, and then yeah, like how many times have you like done something and you're like, okay, what was I doing? And it's like you can just play it back. It's like, oh, that's what I was doing. Cool. Great. How useful would that be? That'd be amazing.
Oh yeah. It's just like yesterday I came home and my daughter wanted to get onto the Xbox, play Minecraft. I'm like, sure, no problem. Of course, I gotta get the remote, one of many remotes to change things over. So I gotta, switch over the input. I've got another remote so I can change the audio so she can hear it, right? Because whenever I change it over to that input, the audio doesn't transfer with it for some stupid reason. I still haven't figured out why, and I'm not really worried about it because I can just push a button. Well, I went to go grab the regular remote to change the input, and I turned around and I saw the other remote on the couch. Well, I went and changed the input, and then I turned around and it's gone. It's not there. I'm like, where the heck is it? I know it was here. I knew it was right. I was like, my wife thought I was losing my mind. She thought I was going nuts. And I'm like, no, I know I'm not losing my mind. It was right freaking here on the couch. But there was a blanket here on the couch. And I turn and look, and my daughter's got the blanket at this point, and she's sitting in one of her little rocking chair, a little closer to the TV or whatever. And I was like, all right, let me check this blanket. So I checked around the blanket. It's not there. I was like, okay, I know this thing was on the couch. So I take removing cushions, looking under the couch, cannot find the daggone thing. Walk down the hallway. It's on the floor in the hallway. Yeah. I'm guessing my daughter grabbed the blanket and went down the hallway and
just slipped off. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
I know.
Are you
Weird
sure it
story.
wasn't a ghost?
No, it was not. I
Okay.
promise you. I know
Okay.
for a fact it was not.
Okay. You know,
Yep.
the great, late great Pat Robertson, right? You know, per
Yep.
700 Club. He
Yep.
once said, you know, you got to be careful with your thrift store finds. Sometimes they might be haunted by ghosts.
No way.
He
You're gonna
said
be
that.
kidding me.
That's a real
What?
thing.
No way.
I'm paraphrasing his actual quote, but he said something to that nature. It's like,
Oh my
all right,
gosh.
all right. I don't know the context. All I know is that he said something like that. It's like,
Yeah, what year was that he said it?
heck if I know. I don't know. I'll find that meme and I'll put that up as our
That is
teaser for this episode.
great. That is
Yeah,
great.
it's
That
like
is
what?
awesome.
Okay.
That is awesome.
Anyway, yeah, sure. We got time for one more.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, this one we talked a little bit about this too.
Okay.
Would you something similar? Would you rather have flying cars that can
Mm-hmm.
that anyone can own,
Mm-hmm.
or super fast public transportation that's free?
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Flying cars, man.
Flying cars?
I want a flying car. I do. I want a flying DeLorean. Okay,
You
that's what I want.
you trust other people to fly?
There'll have to be certain rules and
Hmm.
regulations that
Sure.
people will have to abide by in order to be able to
Yeah.
fly a vehicle. I'm just saying.
I want the public transportation
You
that's
want the
free.
public transportation that's
Yeah.
free? Oh
Yep.
my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you suck, but that's okay.
I don't trust I barely trust other drivers.
I
It's
know
like, you know
you
what?
do.
Yeah. I
But
mean, you know,
just because you,
we drive on the
just,
road all day, you know.
yes, we do. Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
But just because you have the public transportation, first off, there's no way you're going to be able to do, we're not going to be able to do our jobs with the public transportation being, field technicians like we are.
Hell
There's
yeah, I
no way
am.
in
I'm
the,
gonna take it
my
all
God.
on there with me. It's like,
Yeah.
here's all my stuff.
Oh my God. This is not New York City. Okay.
Look,
Not New
man,
York City.
you can get anything done as long as you have a gun. That's what I say
Oh my
all
God.
the time.
Speak softly and carry a 45.
That's right. That's right. Who said that? Teddy Roosevelt. Yes.
Teddy Roosevelt.
That's
That's right.
right.
Uh-huh.
All right.
You ninny. Good
Bully.
Lord.
Bully for you. All
Are
right.
you taking a piss?
Are you taking the piss? Are you taking the piss? Right. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am taking a piss. Thanks.
Uh-huh. Right.
Hope you
Sure.
can't hear it. I'm on mic. All right. Okay. I don't know.
No.
No.
How about new,
How about
Jay?
no? How about I got a big bag of new with your name all over
Name
it?
on it. That's right. With your name on it. Yep.
When the comes along, you must sip it. Sip it good.
Just so you know, that was a preemptive shh. I have a whole bag of shh with your name on it.
Good movie. Good movie.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
All right.
One more? Are we good?
We're good. I think we'll call it for that one.
All right.
All right. We'll be right back with this You Call News. See y'all soon. And now it's time for this You Call News.
And now we have Jay with our This You Call News. Jay?
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. And our first article is Pizza Shop goes viral after putting up "Now hiring non-stupid people" sign. And this comes to us from Complex, and the actual pizza shop is located in Columbus, Ohio. So, and also this was from February 22, 2023. A little older, but we haven't talked about it, so we'll talk about it now.
Right.
A pizza shop in Ohio has successfully sliced its way to virality thanks to the specificity with which it announced it was seeking new employees. The shop in question is Santino's Pizzeria in the Columbus area, while the sign in question reads simply, "Now hiring non-stupid people." Per a report from WSYX, the local in-person response to the viral sign has been largely positive. One person, however, responded to the sign's presence by calling in a fake order totaling more than $100. Over on the shop's Facebook page, owners confirmed they ultimately donated the pizzas made for the prank order to a nearby homeless shelter. In the comments sections of several posts, some spoke kindly about the non-stupid people signage, while others criticized the establishment. Speaking with WBNS over the weekend, Heather Stockton, a manager at the shop, explained that the sign was supposed to be a joke in response to what she described as employment struggles. According to that report, the sign was initially posted several months ago, although its nationwide virality didn't kick in until more recently. "Instead of judging our signs, why don't you come judge our pizzas?" Stockton said, adding that the shop's pizza offerings are of the really good variety. Complex has reached out to the shop for additional comment. This story may be updated. It wasn't. This isn't the first time this exact sign, albeit for a different business, has slid its way into headlines. A "now hiring non-stupid people" sign previously spurred a similar reaction after being posted outside the Pets Gone Wild resort in Texas last October. And that's the whole article. So I like it. I want this sign. I want to put that up for my place of business, for the place we work at, for the place you work out, everywhere. Non-stupid people. Proclaim it.
Okay.
Shout it to the mountaintops. Yes.
Okay. Well, wow. So,
Mm.
all right, I'm going to get into a little bit because it's all if you go and search this bad boy in Columbus, Ohio, Santino's Pizzeria, there was a
Mm.
review 5 days ago. It was a 1-star review. It
Oh,
says, "Yep, you ready for this?
go ahead. What is it?
This place is the worst, and the owner and his family steal from their employees and you, the customer, if you place an online order, and they don't update the system that they are closed. You get charged for the order, have to drive there to find out they are closed, but yet they still take your money. They use expired products, moldy turkey pepperoni. I threw
Oh.
away 3 bags of mac, and that was over 3 months expired, yet they expect you to use it on your Mac Daddy pizza. The lettuce will sit and get gross with liquid in it, and they still use it in the tomatoes. Well, sometimes aren't even tomatoes anymore. If it wasn't for me flipping that make table when I worked there, they will use hamburger for your pizza that hasn't been changed out in weeks. The smell of some of the meats cause they leave it there is so gross. I would be very, very cautious of ordering certain things from this place. I will
Mm.
never, ever, ever order from this place because I know firsthand how they are. The Better Business Burial has been notified along with the news. I will not allow them to continue to take advantage of people. It wasn't just me. I have a whole team behind that they have done
Mm.
same to. I had an employee who worked, good Lord, for a month who still hasn't gotten paid. So they think just because they have money, they can do this to people. When my
Mm.
father-in-law passed away, they were supposed to give me my brief mint pay, which they never did. They make promises that they don't keep. I'm just so glad that myself is not there anymore.
Mm.
It's a question mark. My whole team is not there anymore. Actually, so I feel sorry for the next people that walk through those doors because if you think it's going to be any different, it'll be different for just a week or two, maybe a month. But after that, honey, it is all dimmed ill. Uh,
Oh.
Dimed ill. Okay. I just want the world to know what these people do to everybody else. God bless, because if I could get these people a zero, it would be a zero. Be very cautious. What you are to people, be very cautious.
Oh.
So that was 5 days ago.
5 days ago.
Yes, it's
Jesus
5 days ago.
Christ.
Hang on. Santino's Pizzeria replies,
Huh?
"Hi there. This review was posted from a former employee, not a customer, which is important context for anyone reading. We understand that emotions
Hmm.
can run high when someone leaves a position, but we need to clarify the few facts. This individual was with us for just under 4 months and missed 14 full days of work in addition to multiple
Oh.
early clockouts. As
Oh.
a small business, it's nearly impossible to operate a reliable store when your leadership role is absent that frequently. That inconsistency directly impacted our ability to serve customers and staff and is ultimately why we had to make a change.
Oh.
Regarding her comment about PTO, we do not currently offer paid time off or grievance pay, which is common in many small locally owned restaurants.
Sure.
Even if we did, she would not have been eligible as she had only reached the 90-day mark with no accrued hours
Hmm.
at the time of her request. As for the more extreme allegations, expired food, unsafe practices, unpaid wages, we take those extremely seriously.
Yeah.
However, we've never failed a health inspection and we've never been cited for any food safety violations. Any operational issues during her tenure would have fallen under her own management, and it's unfortunate to
Wow.
see these claims emerge only after her departure. We're now under new leaderships with 26 years of real restaurant management experience,
Mm-hmm.
and our store is running better than ever. We're
Hmm.
proud of the culture we're building and the direction we're headed for our actual guests and customers. We appreciate you.
Wow.
Holy
Was not
guacamole,
expecting all that. Jesus Christ.
right?
Um. I, there's probably a grain of truth to what that former manager said, but I mean, I don't know. That's oh boy. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
I was not expecting that. All right.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that goes into non-stupid people. I don't know. Wow. I mean, the bereavement thing, like, I don't know. There's a lot to process there.
So this is
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh.
There's multiple ones where people are complaining about things, and it just so happens that they're updating this sucker on 5 days ago. So there's a complaint here from someone from a month ago.
Hmm.
Says Google says the place is open. The door on the restaurant itself says it should be open, and even the website let me place an order and gladly took my money. Doors are locked, lights are off, and nobody's inside.
Oh no.
Would really love my money back. Why even let people order if there's nobody present to take the order? That was posted a month ago.
Oh dear.
And their reply is 5 days ago. They say, "Hi. First off, you're right. We were sincerely sorry you had this experience. That day was unfortunately one of several where our former store manager failed to show up without proper notice. We've
Ah.
since made a leadership change for that very reason.
Right.
While we wish we had known sooner that the store wasn't open as scheduled, your frustration is completely valid, and we take full responsibility for the breakdown in communication." And it just goes on and on and on about stuff.
Okay.
But they're making posts like somebody posted and somebody else posted a month ago, and they replied 5 days ago. So literally,
Hmm.
when this person put up that review,
Yeah.
um,
They went on a PR.
they went on a PR thing and
Yeah.
started
Like
answering everything.
they
Oh,
went on
you're not
damage
wrong.
control.
Uh
Yeah.
huh. Yeah, they're trying to do damage control because they've got one from 3 months ago with 1 star, and they replied on 5 days ago. Then
Wow.
they've got one 4 months ago, replied 5 days
Hmm.
ago. 4 months ago, replied 5 days ago. 5 months ago, replied 5 days ago. So it's like, guys, you can't yeah. This place sounds to me like they're kind of going downhill,
I don't
and they're trying to
know.
revitalize themselves.
I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with that manager. Because I mean, if what they say is true, I mean, if what they say is truly true, and everything she says is like out of line, that almost sounds like a defamation suit.
Okay, I understand. I understand everything that you're saying.
Oh.
Again, I only was in the food industry for about 6 months.
Yeah.
So I know very little about it, but I have heard horror stories, and this sounds like a
Yeah.
horror story to
No,
me.
sure. Yeah. I mean, I've heard horror stories too. I mean, I mean, again, if you've watched Kitchen Nightmares, I mean, there are tons of awful
So,
restaurants out there.
so your article was actually posted on February 22nd. So what is that? March, April,
2023. This
May.
was
2023.
this was
Good
2 years
Lord.
ago. Yeah.
So clearly they've been going downhill for quite a while, and
Yeah.
they're blaming their management team on this, which I'm sorry, if you are the owners, then you are the management.
Well, I mean, it's like you said before in that other thing, though. Like you said, you have to put your trust in the people that you hire on. I mean, they put their
Totally
trust in that
agree.
person, so
Totally agree with you
I
there.
don't know.
But if the manager didn't show up or they closed down the store or whatever it
Yeah.
was, are you telling me that these people are just like we're completely hands off from this place?
Yeah,
When
no,
have you ever,
that
when have
does something does stink there as far as like them not taking ownership of like, okay, the manager didn't
right,
show up, we need to have a backup plan.
right.
Or like, okay, we still need to open for business.
I don't know the exact
Yeah,
circumstances, and I mean, I'm just reading from an article and just from a couple of reviews that just came
yeah,
through from several months, but we're talking 3, 4 months old, and they're blaming management, but yet why aren't they blaming themselves? We made a mistake. We hired the wrong person. It's our fault. It's
yeah,
we've made that mistake. Okay,
yeah,
fine. You've made that mistake. But for that other person to accuse them of having bad food and all that other kind of stuff. I mean, shoot, man, it could be major backlash. So we'll have to check up on this one in the
yeah,
future and see what's going on. But to get back to your article,
yeah,
I think it is hilarious that they're saying we're hiring non-stupid people.
yeah,
Okay. And yet they turn around and clearly hire someone that wasn't smart enough to keep the job
yeah.
or wasn't or was smart enough to say, I'm out of here. Y'all are crazy.
It could be.
I don't know.
It's hard to say. I
Yep.
didn't know we are gonna unleash this can of worms because I thought it
Right?
could be a stupid little article, and then you found all this other stuff. Like, wow, what did we
Yeah.
just stumble into? Good
Right. I know.
Lord.
Well, I mean, come on, man. It was a pizza shop, and I'm going, I wonder what the ratings are right now. So I just happened to look, and I was like, holy guacamole. So,
Yeah.
all right. So there's 569. I just Googled it. All I did was I just Googled Santino's Pizzeria in the Columbus. I just copied it right from the article. And
Right.
there's a Santino's Pizzeria in Columbus, Ohio. I can give out the address if we wanted to, but
No.
clearly there's 569 Google reviews.
Yeah.
Okay. And of those 569 Google reviews, overall, they have a rating of a 4.3.
They got a 4.3?
They have a 4.3 out of 569 reviews.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so if you or I was to look at this online and see the reviews as a 4.3 rating of 569 reviews, would
Yeah.
you or would you not try it?
I would probably try it. Yeah.
Now, I don't know how you go and do your reviews. I always go and read like the first five under most relevant, and then I switch it over to newest. I want to see what the newest rating is from
Yeah.
however long ago. So,
Yeah.
like for example, there's two reviews from a day ago. They got 5 stars. 3 days ago, 3 stars. Um, 5 days ago went down to 3 stars, and then 5 days ago you get the 1 star.
Hmm.
And yeah, and then a
That seems
week
like it's
ago, three
all over the
stars.
place. Yeah, it's all over the place. That sounds
But
strange.
then there's another one as well that gives 5 stars. Another one that gives 5 stars from a week ago. There's plenty of 5 stars here.
Well, the
Okay.
problem is that everyone's definition of what qualifies a certain level of star is different.
Right.
That's
Right.
the thing.
So I mean,
There's no standards
here's
here.
one that's great from 2 weeks ago. I ordered pizza for delivery. It was a little messed up, so they made a new one and had both delivered with a little note at no extra charge and says
Hmm.
thanks. Here's the extra pizza on us. This one had a hole, so we remade it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think it all goes down to the fact that it depends on the day. Everybody has an off day, and
Right.
you get good people that work there, you get bad people that work there,
Right.
and you roll the dice with any food place you go to. And in this case, that seems like what it is. It's like you have good workers and you have bad workers. It's just
But
how it goes.
here's my heartburn with this whole thing, okay?
Yeah.
Um, so the only thing that Santino's Pizzeria, the owner, is doing
Hmm.
is answering anything that's like 1 or 2 stars. That's
Yeah.
all they're doing. They don't answer anything that gives them 5 stars at
Yeah.
all.
It's a little. Yeah.
And that tells me that they're just trying to um, uh, uh, take care of crowd. They're just performing crowd control.
Yeah.
You know,
Damage
because
control.
Damage control. Yes, that's the better word. Damage control. That's all they're trying to do. They're like, oh man, we got 2 stars. Well, we got to talk to them, blah, 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 and this, that, and the other, Um, so it's absolutely crazy. But, I understand that they're going to want to reply to some of these and
Yeah.
say, hey, we're very sorry about your experience. We're very sorry that you got a poor experience. Please reach out to us and we'll see what we can do to correct it in the future, blah, blah, blah,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of stuff. But at the same time, to have someone say, this is the best pizza in town, you got to come here and try it. That's the ones you also need to be replying to.
That is true. That is true.
Okay. Because you want to be able to have that happen. I mean, I had a bad pizza experience, and I've said it here on this plate. I've said it here on this podcast before.
Right.
Windy City Pizza. I'm not going into details on it, but guess what? They've never ever called me, made a comment online,
Yeah.
nothing. They never said, "We're very sorry about the poor experience that you had. If you could please reach out to us, we would like to do right by you."
Right.
Something to that effect. No,
Mm-hmm.
they're just letting it go. So you know what? They don't want to reach out to me. Forget it. I'm not going back.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's the thing that Gordon Ramsay makes. Again, going back to Kitchen Nightmares, he makes it
Yep.
he makes it very clear. Like people that don't like your food don't take the time to leave a bad review. Most of them don't. They just don't come back.
That's right.
Straight
That's
up.
very true. Very, very true. I 100% believe in that as well. I mean, there's plenty of places you and I have gone to where we're like, hey, man, you got to go here. It's excellent food. You need to try it. And one of us will then go and try it. We're like, it's okay. And we're like, what do you mean
Yeah.
it's okay? We think it's the greatest thing since I thought it was the greatest thing since sliced
Hmm.
bread. That Chinese restaurant I raved to you about.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I tried that place. The new one, the one that's
Hmm.
near that Walmart over there. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. What'd you think of it?
I tried it and it was all right. It's not as good as the first one you recommended. The one that's
That's because
yeah,
that's more of a
yeah,
traditional American Chinese
right.
restaurant. This one is more of a Chinese
Chinese fusion,
fusion,
right?
right? So it has a
Has a
little
little
twist
twist.
on it, but it
It's
was still
still good,
delicious.
but I
Still
just think
delicious,
for
yeah,
value for money, I think you'd want to go to the other one. Yeah,
100%, 100%. But
yeah,
hey, folks like what they
sure.
like, so they want to keep
I'm
on
not
going
saying it's
back, and I'm
bad.
just
I'm
like,
not
yeah,
saying it's
whatever.
bad. I'm not saying that at all. I think it's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
just comparatively speaking, I think the first one is more my cup of tea. That's all.
I totally agree, totally agree. But I will still go to that other one, and the first
Oh
one
yeah,
any day of
if
the
I'm in
week.
the area, why
Um,
not?
they're both very good. They're
Yeah.
both very good, but I put reviews out for both those
Okay.
places. I mean, like the first one, I put a review out probably 2, 3 years ago, and I said this is the best Chinese restaurant in Hampton Roads. If you're ever in
Yeah.
this area, you have to come out. You have to come and try it.
Hmm.
And nothing, not a thank you, nothing
Do they
whatsoever.
respond at all to
I
other
put
people's?
no, not at
No, they don't
all,
care.
at all. Not well, sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't. I really don't know. I mean, it all depends.
Mm.
Again, it's up to these owners if they want to do
I
that.
think I think they'll only
Sometimes
care if you
sometimes it's a
comment.
it's a good and
I think they
bad
only
thing.
care if you comment on their self-serve robots. Like, thank you so much. We appreciate that. We were very proud of our
Yeah,
self-serve robots. Thank you.
that's right. That's right. They love the
Yeah.
self-serve robots. That's it.
I mean, for context for people, the first place that we're talking about, it also Chinese food place. The guy that's there also is I guess is a reseller or seller, authorized
Yes.
distributor of
Yes. He's an authorized distributor
of
of certain
certain robots
robots.
that
Of like, yeah,
yeah,
they
they send your food.
they have little
Yeah.
trays and they bring it out to you, and literally when you purchase the robots will map out the
Hmm.
restaurant that they are going to be in, and then they just go around
Right.
and actually will serve food or whatever, and they use it. I think it's
It's
cool as
cool.
shit.
It's
I
neat.
do. Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes you can pick up the food yourself, but most times, like when I was there, they
they
do
do
it.
it.
They take it up for you, and
Yeah,
then they hit the button for it to go
yeah,
back.
yeah.
One time they didn't do that because
Yep.
I guess they forgot to give us like a bowl of rice for like my sister's order. So then it came up and nobody was there. I was like, I'll just pull it off, and I hit the button on the thing and it said bye bye, and it went away.
That's
It's
it.
so cute. It's so cute.
It is.
It's
It's so
great.
cool. It is. It's neat. My daughter loves it. She
Yeah,
thinks it's
it's
the
fun.
coolest thing. They've got names for
Do
them
they?
too.
Okay,
Yeah, they got names for it, but I can't remember the names that save my life
Bob.
right now. No, it's not Bob. It's not Bob. I think one of them is
Oh,
Eva. And I think one of them is Wally as well. I think there's one that's Eva
Fair
and one
enough.
that's Wally, and then I can't remember. I can't remember the third one's name.
Mo.
Could
Yeah,
be.
Mo
Could
is
be
Mo
Mo.
is the other one.
Very
Mo
well
is
could
the
be
other
Mo.
one. Remember, the
Yeah,
little
Mo was
tiny
the,
one.
yeah,
Yeah,
Mo what?
Mo.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, I think you're right. I think
that
you're
would
right. I
make
think it was
sense.
Mo. Yep.
Okay,
Yep. So
cool.
it
All
makes
right,
sense.
we'll keep tabs on this because that's yeah. Wow, that is a
Yeah.
whole bunch of stuff, man. Yeah,
Right?
We'll have to find out more
Yep.
about this pizza place. Wow. Uh,
We'll keep tabs
Goodness
on it.
gracious. Okay. Anyway,
Yes, sir.
and next up with our next article is Mitch of Lobian Keys. Mitch,
Thank you, Jay, for such a kind and warm opening
anytime,
for me.
anytime.
Thank you, sir. This article actually just came out a few days ago. Louisiana, quote, Medicare millionaire bought Lamborghini while claiming government benefits for
Correction, Medicaid
years.
Millionaire. Let's get it right.
Oh, Medicaid. Sorry, Medicaid. Yep, Medicaid. My bad. Not so fast. A Louisiana woman who purchased a Lamborghini while fraudulently obtaining Medicaid benefits is facing a fraud charge, authorities said this week. Candace Taylor, 35, of Slidell, dubbed the Medicaid millionaire by the Office of Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murill, was arrested Monday. The State Bureau of Investigation began looking into Taylor after receiving a complaint from the Louisiana Health Department saying she underreported her income to qualify for Medicaid benefits. Imagine that. From 2021 through 2024, Miss Taylor continued to transfer tens of thousands of dollars between her personal and business accounts, with personal inflows consistently exceeding the eligibility thresholds for Medicaid, the affidavit directly states. Medicaid provides health insurance, for those who don't know, for low-income adults and children, and the program is partially funded and primarily managed by state governments. The federal government establishes parameters for the states to follow. However, each state administers their Medicaid program differently. Taylor initially applied for Medicaid in May of 2019 under the alias Candace Saylor, listing a biweekly income of $1,900 and no dependents, authority says. That application was denied. Less than a year later, she reapplied under the same misspelled name, prosecutors said. She was allegedly inconsistent with the year she reported having a dependent. Investigators eventually discovered she owned 6 different businesses that generated more than
What?
$9.5 million
Good God.
between January 2020 and December of
Jesus
2024, according
Christ.
to court documents. Uh-huh. A look at her accounts revealed deposits totaling $480,000,
Oh.
$994.09, with over $325,000 directly attributable to Taylor's business activities, authorities said. In addition, transfers and payments were dispersed from one account, including $45,086.65 and vehicle payments to Audi Finance. Other purchases included a $100,000 wire transfer to Tactical Fleet, an exotic car dealership, followed by a $13,000 debit card transaction for the purchase of a 2022 Lamborghini Urus, authorities said. Taylor also made multiple six-figure withdrawals via cashier's
Wow.
checks, which allegedly funded property purchases, cosmetic surgery, high-end jewelry, and luxury services. 2 months after the Lamborghini, Taylor tried to renew her Medicaid benefits, claiming she made $4,000 per month with an unidentified business. However, she admitted that she was the owner, authorities
Jeez.
said. Investigators also saw Taylor flaunting her lifestyle
Oh my
on
God.
social media, the
Oh
attorney
my
general said.
God. That's where she fucked up.
So,
She did it on social media. Why did
that's
you
right.
do that? Oh my
Yep,
God.
I know. I
You
know.
know what? I'm not entirely mad at her. I mean, again, if you look at this article, people have this on our Facebook page.
You're not mad
I'm
at
not exactly
her?
mad at her because look, man. I mean, she makes the system. She basically pointing out the system has flaws, and it seriously does. She's able to get away with it for that long. So I mean that's the thing. Like someone had to approve this stuff. Someone was looking at this
So,
and
so,
approving it.
So what you're saying is you're all for somebody trying to
That's not what I'm
cheat
saying.
the
That's not what I'm
system.
saying. I'm not saying she's in the right either. I'm not saying she's in the right, but at the same time, like she's not completely, the only person to blame. There's a whole system of people that are supposed to stop this kind of thing, and they didn't stop it.
Totally, I understand that. So what you're saying is that there was not enough um,
Yeah,
background check or
yeah.
background information
I
to be able to do
mean,
it. But again, she put it under a
she
false
brought out the
name.
false name, which also, again, that should have been like that
That
should
should
have
have
been
been
flagged for
flagged from the
like they
get-go.
looked it up and they didn't see that's not a real person. You're telling me they didn't see
Right.
that? What's going
I
on
know, right?
here? I mean,
Hey,
I
man.
mean, I don't know. It's not right, but it's not. I mean, it's definitely not right. But I don't know if it's necessarily 100% wrong either, because I mean, these people. There's so many people involved that could have stopped this at any time, and they let it go on for so long. It's
It
crazy.
certainly casts a very dark shadow on
It sure
Louisiana's
does. It
Department of
sure does.
Health.
And the fact that she has
Okay?
her mugshot in here and she's smiling because she knows what she did. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And she's not
It's
worried about it. You know
crazy.
why?
Why?
You know what? She's not. I guarantee you. Well, I can't guarantee you, but I have a good feeling that yeah, she got arrested for this, but she made bail.
Yeah,
How much you want to bet she's already got other accounts put to the side wherever
yeah.
it is, and she's already got a good lawyer hired to help
I
her
mean,
get
the
out of
fact
this
that you
whole
said
thing. And her
9.5,
businesses are
you
still
said nine
flourishing.
point five million dollars between 2020 and 2024.
In
I mean,
2024,
she must have money in the bank.
9.5
Yeah.
million. How much you want to bet she's also got that personal was that PPO assist or whatever it was? What was that assistance? The financial assistance that they had for businesses
Oh,
from
that.
COVID.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that?
yeah.
How much you want to bet she made some
Oh,
money off of
yeah.
that too?
I mean, in a
I mean,
system that keeps people down. I mean, we all know there's so many people living paycheck to paycheck. Doing this is not the right way.
that's
But
right.
I mean, look at just. I mean, this is getting into possibly controversial areas, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that just the system is messed up, and she proved
I
it.
am
She proved it.
glad. I'm glad that they have finally caught
Yes,
her. I am glad. I'm glad that she is being
right.
prosecuted for her
Yes,
crimes because what she did was
yeah. What she
illegal,
did was wrong.
and
Yeah,
I believe she needs to
right,
pay for them. I think she needs to
right.
pay for those crimes. Pay for those crimes. At the same time, this just goes to show how inefficient some of these
Yep.
systems are.
Yep. If anything, she pointed out the holes in the system, and hopefully the system realized that, and they're fixing them as we speak.
But it's not a you're welcome moment.
No, no, it's not a moment that they should be thanking her for. No.
Right. Right.
Wow, man,
Right?
that's
Isn't that
crazy. That's like
crazy?
such a, oh boy.
I mean, to me, look, I tried getting food
Yeah,
stamps when I was
yeah,
many
yeah.
moons ago when my wife was first
Uh
pregnant with
huh.
our son, and we compiled our money together and we went to the state and all that stuff and filled out all the paperwork and everything. I made $40 too much per
Mm,
month.
yeah.
$40. I looked at her and said, "Are you kidding me? $40, that's it." Now we qualified for WIC, but we didn't qualify for
Right.
food stamps. We made $40 more too much out of it a month. And it was just at the time, it was just I believe it was just me that was working at the time. I can't remember if it was me and the wife or it was just
Mm,
me. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, we got WIC, which
yeah.
is fine. And I think personally, I think that WIC is a good system as
Mm-hmm.
well. It certainly helps out when you need it, especially for the mothers and
Yeah.
the kids when they're
Sure.
young. So I think that's a good system. I don't know if it's still in place or not, but if it is, I would fully
Yeah.
support it. I'm okay with Medicaid as well. I think Medicaid can be
Mm-hmm.
helpful to a
Mm-hmm.
point. And when people start cheating the
Right.
system, which then okay, if you want to go ahead and cheat the system, go right ahead and cheat the system. Karma's a bitch.
Um. I think no one should cheat the system. I think the system is broken, but I don't think people should cheat because cheating is still wrong.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna cheat
Yeah,
the system. At least that's my goal. I'm not gonna try
yeah.
to cheat the system. I'm trying to
What
make
we
an
need to
honest living.
do
And
is
I'm
to fix the system, not just cheat it and say like, well, it's broken anyway, so I'm just going to take advantage. What she did is wrong.
Right.
Make no mistake.
Right.
What she did is wrong.
Right.
But it's a little funny.
She got away with it for 5 years.
It's a little funny,
man.
which is why, like, you know, I'm looking at her face. It's like she I'm waiting for the Netflix movie to come out about her, about all this. It's like how I did it. All right, go.
Yeah, exactly. She's gonna write it. She's gonna write a book and make $1 million.
Sell her
it's gonna get sold.
Why not?
Peacock's gonna buy it next month, man. Okay,
absolutely.
Peacock's got the copyrights.
If anything, she'll sell it to Lifetime. Lifetime puts anything out there.
There you go. Lifetime put anything on there. That's right. That's right.
Man,
How I got there. It's good. She's going to be in the next episode of How I Got Away with It.
What a crazy man! Both of these stories are insane. I mean, the first one was just like, oh, it's a nice little story, and I'm like, nope, there's a lot of shit going on there. Yep. And this one is just straight up just wild. Wow.
This one's just wild, man.
And then I like that name, though, Medicaid Millionaire. That's a nice term.
Yep, Medicaid
Way to go, Louisiana attorney, General Liz Myrtle. Well done.
Bravo. God. Proud of you. Very proud of you.
These are crazy.
You caught her. You finally caught her.
Oh,
you got her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure she's at home right now.
Probably back home, and she probably opened up another account with
that's right.
Candace Sailor, Candace Failer. I don't know. Who knows?
Yep, that's right. She sold the Audi right now, I'm sure. She probably sold the Lambo, and she's like, this should be enough to pay for the attorney fees, and I won't have to go to jail after this, and I might have to pay a little fine, and then I'm good.
And I'm back in it, just doing more crimes.
I'll find another fake name to use next year.
Another fake name. I'll put on.
I got away with it for 4 years. I'll see how long
I'll get away with it. I'll put on a mustache, and no one will ever know.
Let me just put on my glasses here. Nobody will know it's me.
Hey, it works for Clark Kent. Why not?
That's right. No, they're hypno glasses, dude. Come on. Come on.
Man. Did he use psionics?
Yeah. In a way, yes.
Again, you know, if you want a copy of Hooked on Psionics, just message us and we'll get it right to you. It's not a product that exists. Let's get that straight. It does not exist.
That's right.
But look at the last episode.
I'm Billy Glaze, and I'm
Never forget your thrift store purchases could have ghosts. So
that's right.
All right. Anyway. That's all the time we got for that. That's wow.
Yes,
okay. As always, my name is Jay.
And I'm Mitch.
Peace, love, and respect. We love y'all. We'll see y'all soon on the next episode.
Take it easy, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bicycle.
If you should or would like to contact us, please find us at our Facebook page, Lumpia and Latkes. We will be glad to hear from you.